Welcome to Wrestle War. Hailing from Las Vegas, Nevada, we're about to have our first match of this spectacular event. Sarah K coming out here full of energy, ready to put an end to this feud with Brittany Ali. We're here in the first stadium show for RCW, and Sarah K is looking to put Brittany Ali in that ambulance in front of all of these people. Brittany Ali, one of the most dangerous women in RCW. She put Sarah K on the shelf for months, and tonight she looks to do the same, putting her in that ambulance and locking her in to signify just how dangerous she is.
The following contest is an ambulance match. There are no pinfalls, submissions, disqualifications, or countouts. The only way to win is for a superstar to force their opponent into the ambulance by any means necessary. After closing both doors, the remaining superstar will be declared the winner. Now, let the match begin!
This ambulance match is the first in RCW, and these two women are here to prove who is the better woman. And Brittany Ali immediately locking in that camel clutch STF, locking it in the middle of the ring, causing great damage to Sarah K. Tossing Sarah out to the floor. These two women have one goal in mind: a German suplex on that floor, and that is to hurt one another. And Brittany Ali going for that chair, looking to take out Sarah with that chair, but Sarah saw it coming. Sarah with that SKO, starting things off strong. That SKO, Sarah finishing maneuver, taking down Brittany. And now Sarah coming with her own chair. Brittany tossing Sarah away as the doors to the ambulance are now open. And Sarah went for another SKO, but Brittany saw it coming. These two women have been attacking each other for weeks. Who knows how worn out their bodies are. And now to ask them to be put in this type of matchup where there is no rules, there is no referees, and Sarah K lawn darting Brittany Ali into the ambulance, trying to end this as fast as possible. And Brittany Ali still got a lot left in the tank. as she's holding that door back and is able to keep it open. These ambulance doors are built uniquely, only able to open from the outside. So once those doors are closed, there's no way to get out until you are driven to the back and the doors are opened up. And Sarah Kay again went for that SKO, but Brittany saw it coming. Now Brittany dragging Sarah to the ambulance. This time, Brittany tossing Sarah in, and now looking to close Sarah inside. These two women have one go, and one door is already closed. And Sarah, with all of her strength, rushing that door to stay open. And now Sarah looking to get Brittany, but Brittany fights her off and tosses Sarah back into the ring. Just to toss her back to the floor, getting even more damage, going from inside the ring to the outside floor. Brittany Ali with that chair, just driving it down onto Sarah Kay. She continued to attack Sarah with that chair. And that chair is all dented up thanks to the body of Sarah Kay. And now Brittany Ali with that camel clutch as Sarah Kay taps out. But it doesn't matter, as Brittany again locked in that camel clutch STF, and Sarah has to tap out again. The damage may have been done due to those chair shots, due to that STF. And now Brittany climbing to the top of the ambulance. What is she looking for? As a body splash from the top. Brittany Ali from the top of the ambulance. I for sure thought that was going to be it for Sarah Kay. But Sarah, with some newfound energy, but that might have been short-lived. Those ribs from the Hell in a Cell match from Hellbound just might be too much. Might still be damaged. And this might be over as Brittany closes one door and now is trying to get the second door closed. And Brittany does it.
Here is your winner, Brittany Ali.
Brittany Ali with that huge body splash from the top of the ambulance onto the already injured ribs of Sarah Kay, which is too much for Sarah Kay to overcome, and Brittany Ali wins.
Is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 249 pounds, the Assassin.
As we get ready for this next match, these two top competitors in the men's division ready to battle it out to prove who is the most dominant man in RCW. Scorpion, the former world champion. Scorpion, a former men's world champion. He was the inaugural champion and won it at the Gauntlet event. Ever since then, he has been shown to be a world-class wrestler in RCW, but have yet to regain his championship. In opportunities against the longest reigning champion, King, he came up short. But tonight, he looks to fight a longtime rival in Rey Munoz on the biggest stage RCW has to offer.
And his opponent from Mexico City, Mexico, weighing in at 228 pounds, El Numero Uno, Rey Munoz.
Rey Munoz is one of the top luchadors in the world. He came to RCW seeking glory, seeking championships. He came so close when fighting against King in that casket match. A man who pushed King to his very limits in that match. He came up short. But he has still shown why he is one of the top wrestlers in RCW. Tonight, he faces off with Scorpion. These two men have fought before, but on a stage like this, the stakes are even higher. And these two men are going to show exactly what they can do in this ring. And there's the bell. These two men get things started. The Scorpion already with the hard knee strikes. Rey Munoz dropping down, and that spin heel kick. And now the kicks and strikes of Rey Munoz and the speed, bringing down Scorpion. And a leg drop to the arm. Scorpion having no choice but to roll out. These two men can fight all they want on the outside. There is no countouts. Only way to win is pinfall or submission in the ring. Or Scorpion showing those deadly strikes. Scorpion, known for his strong style, his hard-hitting ways of fighting. As Rey gets tossed back into the ring after that flurry of attacks by Scorpion. These two men, both are world championship level competitors. The only thing that was stopping them from becoming world champion was the legendary reign that King had. Scorpion dodging out at that last second. And another knee strike to the gut. If these two men didn't have to compete against such a dominant force of King, who knows where their careers would be right now. But that did not deter either of them from trying to prove who is the better man. As Rey Munoz with that stunner, calling for Scorpion to get up. Now Rey bouncing off the rope, and just a little short on that golden cutter. And now Scorpion with that knee strike went for a pin, only a 1 count. But now Scorpion with that straight to the back of the head. That elbow strike just bringing down Rey Muno, collapsing. Now Scorpion again with the hard kicks to the ribs. If Rey goes and head scissor to Scorpion. And a scoop slam as Rey goes top rope, calling for Scorpion to get up. And he hit that eclipse. That's off the top rope stunner, going for the pin. And Scorpion kicks out at the very last second. And Rey is just can't believe he kicked out. And he gets Rey as Rey hits Scorpion with that over the top rope senton. This match is now firmly in the hands of Rey. Scorpion is going to have to find that extra drive to come back as Rey hit another stunner. And gets the win. Rey has something to prove tonight that he won a RCW former world champion.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 228 pounds, Anthony Hogan!
Anthony Hogan, the internet influencer, the self-proclaimed MVP of RCW. This arrogant, loudmouth internet influencer came to RCW with no experience as a wrestler, getting a contract because he is friend with an EVP in the RCW board of directors. He came in here with no respect towards any of the wrestlers and felt like he was the person that RCW should spend all their money on. And that attitude rubbed a lot of people the wrong way.
And his opponent from the wasteland, weighing in at 280 pounds, the Barbarian Warlord!
The one person that Anthony Hogan attitude rubbed the wrong way is Warlord. From their very first meeting, Warlord have shown that he detests everything about Anthony Hogan. That as a wrestler's wrestler, Warlord is here to shut this influencer up. Warlord have wrestled all around the world, and tonight he's going to put all that experience to beat the hell out of Anthony Hogan. There's the bell. Let these two lock up. Warlord immediately going for a chokeslam, but Anthony Hogan able to reverse out of it. And with a stomp of his own. Anthony Hogan. This is Anthony Hogan first singles match ever. And Warlord is going to show him what it's really like to be in this ring. Warlord now did ground and pound punches to Anthony Hogan. Anthony has had a lot of training sessions with Deshaun Williams, one of his teammates in the A-listers. Anthony Hogan with lariat, bringing down Warlord, and now taking control of this match. Warlord having to roll outside of the ring, and Anthony Hogan to the top rope with that double axe handle, bringing down Warlord. Anthony Hogan, as insufferable as he may be, he has shown that he is willing to put in the effort and training to become a wrestler. He's known for his wild antics on the internet and his wild stunts and performances, but this may be one of his biggest stunts, and he hits a DDT on Warlord, bringing the momentum into his favor. And that knee to the gut of Warlord. And now Anthony Hogan just taunting Warlord, and Warlord come back with a clothesline, not appreciating that at all. And Warlord with so much aggression. Anthony Hogan with the kip up, but Warlord still on him. Drop down. And then leapfrog. And the athletic ability of Anthony Hogan cannot go unnoticed. But you can only have so much athleticism in this ring. You have to have the skill and the persistence to become a great wrestler. And Warlord was going for that backbreaker, but Anthony Hogan saw it coming, and that face headlock takedown, and a second one, and now he's going for a pin, and a 2 count on Warlord. Anthony Hogan thought he had it right there. Anthony Hogan seemed flustered after that barrage of takedowns. This match is much more competitive than Warlord thought it could be, as Anthony Hogan, for the majority of this match, have had Warlord's number. Again, just because this is Anthony Hogan's first match, he had plenty of opportunity to get tape on Warlord. He clearly watched Warlord's matches before, knowing what to expect, knowing how to take on this fight. And with the training and help from Deshaun Williams and possibly also Mike Hudson, he is well prepared for this match. Warlord now just dropping repeated elbows to the chest of Anthony Hogan on the outside of this ring. Warlord had taken a huge beating from Anthony Hogan, but that is still not enough to stop the Barbarian. And he hit a backbreaker and another one, and that trifecta of backbreakers. Anthony Hogan seemed like that took a lot out of him as Warlord throws Anthony back into the ring. Hogan seemed to be struggling, and Warlord seemed to be getting ready to set him up. He's calling for the energy of these fans. He looks for that Ragnarok crush. And Warlord gets it.
Here is your winner, the Barbarian Warlord!
Anthony Hogan put up a good fight, but Warlord finally got to shut up Anthony Hogan.
I'm never gonna be done on it. No, welcome to the kingdom.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Avalon, the Baby Babe.
The Baby Babe has had a string of losses, but she's always continued to fight with passion. Recently, she's been stalked by Willow the Witch, a woman who is determined to bring out the darker side out of the baby, to bring out a more evil side that will help her reach a goal that the Baby Babe seems to be incapable of reaching. The door has been opened, and evil is on her way. Willow the Witch, for weeks now, have been playing mind games with the baby, saying that she would lead her into a dark path. Tonight is not about a championship. Tonight is about the very soul of the Baby Babe. Will Willow be able to take down the baby and drag her into the darkness? Or will the light in the side of the baby continue to shine bright? Mysterious and creepy Willow the Witch. Seemingly her only purpose is to find those who need her, and she brings them to the dark place. And there's the bell as these two women lock up. And the baby showing off that impressive strength of hers already. And she bounced off the rope with a body splash. And the baby again with another body splash, using that weight advantage to bring down Willow. But Willow picking up the baby and dropping her down. The baby, known for that strength of hers, just tossing Willow around. And now going for a pin attempt on Willow. And a 2 count early on in this match. Now Willow just trying to do anything offensively. It looked like Willow used the referee right there to her advantage. And she hit that rolling senton, and now knee strike after knee strike. Willow is such an enigma in this ring. You can never know what she's thinking or how she's feeling. And just raking the back. And that sit out spine buster. And a 2 count on the baby babe. And Willow continue her assault. And a huge headbutt. The baby having to roll out as Willow misses that diving crossbody. Women back in the ring. And now the baby with another power slam. Baby popping up Willow and hitting that baby bomb, stacking her up for the pin. And a 2 count. Willow kicking out, and the baby just can't believe it. Like she's going for another baby bomb, but Willow fights out of it. Willow locking in that deadlock. And the baby able to break out of it. And now going for a pin after that clothesline. And Willow wins.
Here is your winner, Willow the Witch.
Willow looking down at a defeated baby babe. She said that she would lead the baby into darkness. What will this loss do to her after this?
The following contest is a steel cage match. Making his way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 245 pounds, Mike Hudson.
Mike Hudson and making his way down to the steel cage, where he's going to face off with his longtime ally, Sebastian Wolf. But in this cage, there will be no escaping. There will be no pinfall. The only way to win is by either ref stoppage or by making your opponent give up. These two men are about to fight in a steel cage MMA rules match, and only one man will survive.
And his opponent from Manchester, England, weighing in at 244 pounds, Sebastian Wolf.
Sebastian Wolf, the former United States champion. A lot of people are saying he has a disadvantage in this type of match style, where Mike Hudson is a former MMA fighter. Sebastian Wolf is a traditional pro wrestler's wrestler, known for his British strong style, where it's hard-hitting, technical grappling. But Sebastian Wolf, he's not afraid of a fight. He's not afraid to get violent. And this match should be a violent one. These men, the only way to win this match is through pure violence, to either knock out your opponent or have them give up. Two former friends driven to this type of match on the greatest stage RCW has to offer. Yeah, there's the bell. Let these two men grapple up. And as Mike Hudson hit that Samoan drop. These two men are gonna have to beat the living hell out of each other. And this all started out of jealousy. Mike Hudson being jealous of the bond between Sebastian Wolf and LJ. Being upset that Sebastian never gave him an opportunity at the United States Championship. But Sebastian, a man of integrity, of honor, he felt like Mike Hudson never pushed himself hard enough to earn the shot at the United States Championship. Mike Hudson stalking Sebastian Wolf, and he hit him with that clothesline and just kicks to the gut and to the head. Mike Hudson is lethal with those kicks. Getting him up again and guillotining Sebastian Wolf over the rope. Mike Hudson, complete control of this match right now. And he hit another kick to the ribs, dismantling every part of Sebastian Wolf. Wolf is having such a hard time getting up after these heavy strikes. Wolf able to kick him off two men, middle of the ring, trading blows. Hudson with a huge chop. Wolf coming back with punches to the face at Mike Hudson. Sebastian calling for another chop. These two men, anger out of each of these blows, telling the story. As they just trade blows back and forth, wanting to hurt one another. This is not a technical wrestling match. This is just a brawl. And that Regal Plex dropping Hudson on his head. And now Sebastian looking for that hunting kick, that punt. But Hudson was able to dodge out of the way. And Hudson, with all the energy he had, hitting that Samoan drop, bringing both men to the ground. And a huge clothesline knocking out Sebastian.
Here is your winner, Mike Hudson.
The ref had to call it there. That hit to the head completely knocked out Sebastian. The ref has to stop the match.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the United States Championship.
Deshaun Williams is coming for that United States Championship after two failed opportunities at the World Championship. He's now looking at the United States Championship. Thanks to his fellow A-lister Anthony Hogan, Deshaun finds himself here at the biggest event, fighting for the United States Championship. Hopefully, unlike his teammate in the A-listers, Anthony Hogan, Deshaun can walk out of here as United States Champion. Anthony Hogan is probably still in the back recovering after that loss, so Deshaun is going to have to go this alone. LJ Hernandez, the fan favorite, the ultimate underdog, from the bottom of the roster to United States champion. LJ has shown what hard work and dedication can get you. He won this championship off of Sebastian Wolf. LJ is the third United States champion for RCW. And he is shown to hold that title in high regards, just like Sebastian Wolf. Tonight is a full circle moment. LJ and Deshaun had their very first match against each other at Brawl Out, where Deshaun said LJ didn't belong here, that he shouldn't be the face of RCW. And from that time till now, LJ had proven that the people want him and that he deserves to be here and that he is a champion, while Deshaun have struggled to even win a single championship.
Introducing the challenger from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 260 pounds, Deshaun Williams. And his opponent from Long Beach, California, weighing in at 195 pounds, the United States champion, LJ Hernandez.
And there's the bell. And these two men square off as Deshaun already taking control of this match. But LJ showing the quickness of him, and he hit a springboard drop kick. LJ Hernandez is known for his lucha libre quick skills, while also being a hard hitter, street fighter type of wrestler. Deshaun Williams being a powerhouse, more technical, skilled wrestler. He is probably one of the most athletic wrestler on the roster, capable of doing anything any other wrestler is able to do, but with the size of an athlete that is a heavyweight. Big backdrop to the side of the ring by Deshaun to LJ. These two men had detested each other for the entire year of RCW. LJ attacking Deshaun on the outside of this ring. Now camel clutch. LJ with the champion's advantage. He can retain that championship by count out. Both men taunting each other. LJ making it at the count of 8. LJ getting Deshaun up, but Deshaun reversing out of it. And now got his hands clutched, and he hit a German suplex. 3 in a row. Now going for that pin attempt. And LJ able to kick out. Deshaun full of anger. That capture suplex. LJ seemed to be in trouble, but LJ with a quick roll up. And only a 2 count. LJ with the quickness, drop kick, bringing Deshaun to the corner. But Deshaun able to break out and get LJ up. It looked like he's going for that cash out. But LJ reversed out of it, and that murder suplex, middle of the ring. And gets the win.
Here is your winner, and still United States Champion, LJ Hernandez.
LJ Hernandez, the storybook ending for him, retaining his championship on the biggest stage in RCW. As the A-lister fall tonight at Wrestle War.
The following contest is an elimination match and is for the Women's Heritage Championship. Introducing the challenger from London, England, Rebecca Welch.
All fight, no game. Rebecca Welch is ready for war.
Introducing the challenger from Newark, New Jersey, Marcella.
The Rose of RCW. Marcella. We haven't seen Marcella compete since she lost her title at Hellbound to Kelly Styles. She's now back to reclaim the Heritage Championship that she had a legendary run with. But in order to get that title, she will have to beat 3 of the top women, and not just RCW, but from around the world.
Introducing the challenger from Miami, Florida, Michelle Diaz.
Michelle Diaz. Main goal is to win championships. She's been wrestling since she was 15 years old. She knows nothing else but to be a wrestler. And in every promotion she's been at, she's won championship after championship. In her short time here in RCW, she's already proven why she deserves a championship opportunity. And tonight, against the top women wrestlers in RCW, she will get an opportunity at winning the Heritage Championship.
Introducing the champion from Atlanta, Georgia, the Women's Heritage Champion, Linda Bishop.
Linda Bishop will always seen as a future champion in RCW. in her rookie year, she is shown to be quite the talent. And after beating Amaya, she finally won her first championship. And tonight on the grandest stage, she looks to defend that title. And there's the bell. These women all look determined to walk out of here the Heritage Champion. Michelle Diaz and Rebecca Welch, two top contenders facing off, while Marcella face off against the champion in Linda Bishop, a woman that she's already defeated before. As Marcella not hesitating to grab a weapon, bringing in that garbage can. Marcella know how to survive. So going for a penitent, and only a 1 count on Michelle Diaz. Marcella, very experienced in elimination style matches. When she won her championship, it was in an elimination chamber match. And in her first title defense, it was a fatal 4-way match. So she knows how to deal with the chaos of multiple women in a match. But so do Rebecca Welch. Rebecca Welch won the Women's World Championship in a gauntlet match. So she knows how to outlast and outpace other women. And she's also was the winner of RCW very first Iron Woman match. The biggest question is, can Linda Bishop be able to survive these numbers? She worked so hard to get to this point to win that Women's Heritage Championship. And now that she has the championship, can she hold on to it? Especially when you have top contenders like Michelle Diaz, Rebecca Welch, and Marcella. All 4 women just fighting around this ring. And a DDT from Linda Bishop to Rebecca on the outside, as Marcella and Michelle battle it out inside the ring. Pinfall and submission only count in this ring. And Rebecca with a kendo stick to Rebecca using that kendo stick on all the competitors. It looked like Rebecca was trying to attack the leg of, and out of nowhere, the Anaconda Vice onto Marcella from Michelle Diaz, but Marcella able to break out. And a huge drop kick to the back of the head. these women all so skilled and unique in their own fighting style. And that Irish calling on Marcella as Rebecca is looking to drag Marcella away from the ropes, possibly going for a pin attempt after that Irish calling. And oh my God, that drop, that suplex right to Linda Bishop. And Michelle Diaz with that last call. Michelle Diaz with that final prayer on Rebecca Welch, but Rebecca kicked out and Michelle just can't believe it. That final prayer is one of the maneuvers that won Michelle Diaz so many championships. And now Michelle just unleashing with that chair. Linda came back, trying to get a kick on Michelle, but was unable to connect. And Michelle with that suplex just taking her out. Rebecca going for that bad luck. But Linda able to counter these women, all knowing each other so well, able to counter and outmaneuver each other. Match very chaotic, very much unpredictable. And now Marcella had Michelle up. Now Marcella flipping over with the dream over onto Michelle. And Michelle kicks out. Marcella can't believe it. These women have thrown all of their hardest hits. And Marcella with the steel trash can knocking out Rebecca. And Rebecca has to roll out a ring. And now it's just Marcella and Linda Bishop in the ring together. And now, oh no, Marcella had Linda Bishop up for that double knee strike from the top rope. The maneuver that beat Linda Bishop before. And it does it again. Linda Bishop has been eliminated. And now it's for certain that we will get a new Women's Heritage Champion. Marcella using the double knees, the same maneuver that she used to beat Linda Bishop before for that championship. Now, Marcella and Michelle going back and forth, and out of nowhere, Rebecca locking that bad luck on Marcella. And Marcella has no choice but to tap out. And now it's just Michelle and Rebecca, and Michelle with that steel chair on Rebecca. Michelle Diaz just dropping elbows onto Rebecca. Michelle Diaz is seen around the world as a world championship level competitor. And Rebecca Welch, a two-time RCW Women's World Champion, has already made it to the very top. She couldn't get the championship tonight, the World Championship opportunity, and now she's going for the Women's Heritage Championship. Rebecca is a prize fighter, When she fights, she wants a prize on the line, as she is destroying Michelle's knee. Slowly walking to that chair that Michelle used on her. Michelle saw it coming and was prepared, as Rebecca is now locked into that anaconda vice. But Rebecca able to break out of it. Bounce off the rope. And that slam onto Michelle. Now a gut wrench. The power of Rebecca sometimes go unnoticed, but Michelle refuses to stay down. Rebecca went for that bad luck, but Michelle saw it coming. She had that garbage can, and face first, using the garbage can, face first onto Rebecca. And now Michelle going for the pin attempt. And gets the win.
Here is your winner and new Women's Heritage Champion, Michelle Diaz.
Michelle Diaz said that she is here for championships. And her first opportunity against 3 of the best women in the world, she walks out as the Women's Heritage Champion.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Women's World Championship.
Now it's time for the first of our double main event. Black Rose, the winner of the Royal Rumble match, tossing out the most women and outlasting the entire women roster. Black Rose is here to claim the championship that she set out to get since stepping into RCW. She had one mission statement when she was signed to RCW, and that was to win the Women's World Championship. She has been dominating since entering RCW, and tonight, on the grandest stage that RCW can provide, she's looking to take home the World Championship. Here comes the Women's World Champion, Lily Sunshine, the most unlikely woman to win that title. But through hard work and positivity, she was able to win the Women's World Championship. and continue to prove why she is a fighting champion. Through all the mental mind game Black Rose has been trying to put her through, the smile on Lily Sunshine's face has never went away. This whole scenario is a dream come true for Lily Sunshine to not only fight in the co-main event of Wrestle War, but to come into it as the women's world champion. No matter what, she said that her smile will never go away. And she's here tonight to prove just what she said is true. That she's gonna walk out here, she's gonna walk out of here with the women's world championship and her smile.
Introducing the challenger from New York, Black Rose. And her opponent from Anaheim, California, the Women's World Champion, Lily Sunshine.
And there's the bell. As these two women lock up. And Black Rose already showing that power. Slamming Lily hard. But Lily trying to bring the speed. But unfortunately, Black Rose saw it coming. Lily Sunshine has a tall order in fighting Black Rose. Black Rose so dominant, so powerful. There's no flash to how wrestling ability. But Lily Sunshine always with the surprise as she bring on a flurry of attack and now going for the penitent and only a 1 count on Black Rose. Lily knows that she has to do this at her pace, at a fast pace, and stay unpredictable the same way that she's won so many of her matches so far. This is going to be Lily Sunshine's second title defense. Lily with that code breaker on the outside of the ring. Lily knows that she has to do everything in her arsenal. Lily seems to have the upper hand at the moment, entering the ring and then coming back out to break up the count and continuing the attack, the high speed attack on Black Rose. Lily with that kip up and now that joyous laughter. She is having fun. This match is going her way so far. Black Rose not taking too kindly to that. Now making her come back as the referee get to a 6 count. Black Rose force Lily back into the ring, and Lily immediately with the strike attacks. Black Rose putting an end to those strikes and a running power bomb bringing Lily down. Black Rose going for the pin. And a 2 count. That powerbomb taking out some of the top women in RCW. But Lily still with a lot of heart. And Black Rose tosses Lily across the ring. Got Lily up again, and a clubbing blow bringing Lily hard to the ground. And now just deadlifting Lily up as Black Rose hit that running power slam. And now just stomping on her, firmly getting the match back into her favor. And Black Rose grabs her by the throat, but Lily breaks out, possibly looking for that Black Garden, that power slam that Black Rose implement to defeat her opponents. And Lily sets up Black Rose for that Lily playtime. And a 2 count. Lily looking very frustrated there. But she has to keep the pressure as she hit that rolling thunder. And now she's calling for Black Rose to get back up. As she rolls through, looking for another Lily playtime, but Black Rose saw it coming. This time she got her by the neck again. And that Black Garden, going for the pin. And Lily kicks out. Black Rose can't believe it. No one has kicked out of that Black Garden before in RCW. And now Lily being pummeled by Black Rose. Black Rose just furious. That Black Garden, that power slam has won her every match so far in RCW. And Lily kicked out. And Black Rose goes to the top rope. Lily rolls out of the way. Run and face slam Black Rose. And again, Lily's playtime. Can Lily make a cover? As she covers her. And retains her championship.
Here is your winner, and still Women's World Champion, Lily Sunshine.
Lily never gave up. Lily never stopped believing that she could win and walking out as the world champion.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Men's World Championship.
King, the most dominant wrestler in RCW history. He has shown that he is the man to beat in RCW. Only one man has pinned King, and that was Eddie Butcher, to take that world championship away from him. King is dead set on taking back his world championship by any means and destroying whoever is in his way, the same way he destroyed every man in that Royal Rumble to win it and get this opportunity at Wrestle War. Because they're going to be the biggest event in RCW history. King will be there. Eddie Butcher, the former world champion. He beat King, a task that no other man was able to do. His reign was short compared to King's, but it was still just as dominant. Never backing down, taking on all comers. But the one man who seemed to have Eddie Butcher number, Brody Wade, is now the world champion and look to continue his anarchy in RCW. Brody Wade, after he won that world championship, he smeared his blood on that title and said, "This is mine." His whole goal since coming to RCW was to bring anarchy and take over, and with that world championship, his objective was achieved. Hate him or love him, Brody Wade does not care, and he will do whatever it takes to keep the power that is on his shoulder right now.
Introducing the challenger from Melbourne, Australia, weighing in at 280 pounds, Eddie Butcher! Introducing the challenger from Cape Town, South Africa, weighing in at 305 pounds, King! And his opponent from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 227 pounds, the men's world champion, the anarchist, Brody Wade!
And there's the bell. As these three men face off, Brody immediately going after King, and Butcher going after Brody. Butcher takes down Brody, and then King come with a clothesline taking down Eddie. King tossing Brody, but Eddie immediately drops an elbow onto King. All three of these men disdain each other. If there was any type of team up or double teaming, it is not going to happen in this match. Butcher deadlifts up Brody, and now that stalling suplex. The King is right there waiting for him. As soon as one man get taken out by another, here comes the third man. Eddie tried to get behind Brody, but Brody saw it coming. And Eddie tossing out King, but immediately Brody was right there with a net breaker on Eddie Butcher. There is no rest in this match. And King grabbing the kendo stick, watching, waiting for Brody to get done with his assault as he whacks and break the kendo stick across Brody's back. This match has already gone very violent. King hit that big power slam onto Brody. And Eddie immediately with that slam onto King. And that back fist onto Eddie Butcher. But Brody is right there. As King with that King's lariat onto Eddie, onto Brody. And Brody kicks out. That King's lariat, that devastating maneuver of King had won him the championship and retained that title so many times. For that move not to be the maneuver to end this match says a lot about Brody right now and how hard he's willing to retain his championship. And Eddie Butcher taking out both Brody and King. In this type of matchup, it's hard to say who has the advantage. I would think in a chaotic type of matchup, Brody will have the advantage. But when anything can go, we've seen how far King is willing to take it. And Butcher is just a man on a mission. His goal is to take that title away from Brody Wade. All three of these men deserve to be a world champion. All three of these men has held that title in rarefied air in RCW. Only 4 men has ever held the world championship here. And 3 of them are in this match right now as King with a heavy drop kick to Brody and comes back into the ring with a clothesline to Eddie Butcher. And Brody coming in with that bat, attacking both King and Butcher with it. King went for that clothesline and hits it again. The second King's lariat on Brody. And Brody kicks out again. To have someone kick out of the King's lariat is something, but to kick out of 2 of them is never been done before. And Brody with a German and a clothesline. Now going for the pin. But Eddie Butcher was right there to break it up. taking on 2 King's Lariat. And a 3rd King's Lariat onto Brody. And gets the win.
Here is your winner, and new Men's World Champion, King!
King has done it again. Like so many RCW events, King is standing tall.